we hosted an underground no-gi Jiu Jitsu quintet. In a quintet, 2 teams of 5 go head-to-head in consecutive one-on-one matches. But here's the catch. If you win your match, you stay in and fight the next opponent on the other team. And this is repeated until all members of one team are eliminated. So if your team goes down a submission, it could be up to the final member to come in and save the day.
So now, your responsibility of your limbs is your own. If something gets broken and I don't hear a clear and concise tap, it's on you. Understand? Good. Come on up.
We got all that and more, so we hope you enjoy. So, we just finished the white belt matches, and the crowd is still buzzing. What do you guys think?
What's up, Jesse? That was awesome.
Sweet, eh?
Yeah. Epic.
There's no way you can hear anything when everyone started yelling. There's like 0 chance.
And that was 5 white belts. In this tournament, both teams are made up of 1 purple belt and 4 blue belts. But the order of the fighters for each team is a secret, so we won't know the matchups until the fights begin. Here's the roster for the visiting gym. We got Big Nick Tan, Sean Livingston, Ian Lim, Vicky Minhas, and lastly, spoiler alert, this guy's gonna be a problem. And for Team Vandal, we have Evan Old Man Fleming. Why we call him that, I'm still not sure. We got Zach Fiji Water Allegria, Chris Wee Man Cruz, Mark Dumbo Frias, and last but not least, we have the one with the most appropriate nickname yet.
We got Amir, the Hebrew Hammer Artist.
In our first match of the evening, we have Evan Old Man Fleming versus Big Nick Tan. And 2 important things about Big Nick. First of all, he's the only purple belt. And second, he also has a kid.
Evan pulls guard right away.
This is Eric and Prof, and they'll be providing relevant commentary throughout the match.
It's going to be interesting to see with Nick, because I believe when I spoke to him earlier, his kid's also here. So.
Oh yeah. So he's probably looking for a quick finish so that he can go take care of his kid.
So with PTT sending out their purple belt first, Evan's best bet is to try to stall and not get submitted. Because if he can take out their heaviest opponent, that would be a huge win for his team.
So this is a 3-minute round. Nick on top right now. Evan's got him to half guard with a knee shield. I think Evan's looking to enter the far leg there. Heavy crossface. And you got double butterflies.
Nick continues his heavy passing, and you can tell Evan's old age is starting to catch up with him.
Nick connects his hands behind Evan's back. Starting to look for a body lock pass.
At this point, there's just over 1 minute left in the round. And if Evan can force a draw, this would put PTT down a heavyweight and their most experienced fighter. But Nick has other plans.
Oh, nice sweep there, Evan.
Evan sweeps, but Nick goes right into a straight foot lock. He's going on it. He's a big guy. Looks like he's about to go belly down. That's going to be tight. Oh, and Evan finds inside position, gets his leg back.
Will Evan be able to hold off against this onslaught of attacks?
Oh, Nick fakes a pass, sits back on a straight ankle, goes on it. He's not going belly down though. I think he needs to go belly down for that finish. Evan recovers well. Interestingly, Evan also is going for an ankle lock now.
Oh, yeah.
That looks okay. That looks pretty good, actually.
Pretty good.
And that's time. Both guys get eliminated.
So Evan manages to stall out PTT's biggest competitor, which is a huge win for the team. Considering how old he is, it was amazing he could figure out where he was long enough to finish the match. This was a big win for Team Vandal, but we are just getting started. For round 2 of the evening, we have Zach Fiji Water Allegria. And if you think he looks nervous, well, you'd be right. This is Sukhman Sandhu, better known as the Savant. The first thing I noticed about Sukhman is how little footage I had of him, and even in the clips I did have, he somehow seemed to just fall away into the background. He never looked into the camera for longer than a single frame, and it's only now, after reviewing the footage, do I realize that it wasn't him who was avoiding the camera. It was me who was avoiding him. It was as if there was a distance between him and myself that I had been keeping, because without it, I would be too afraid.
So now we got Zach.
Zach the Fijian water.
It's Fiji water, Prof. Like the drink.
Very fast pace here.
This is the... There he goes. He pulls the straight ankle lock. He's putting pressure on it.
Does he
Belly
have it?
down.
Does he have it?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Sookman slips out. Zach comes on top. You know, one of the things I hear a lot about Sookman is his intense pace, just again, over and over again, attacking. So let's see how he does here. Zach on top, in close guard. He's got some underhooks. Sookman turning that into an overhook of his. I've seen Sookman go for a lot of triangles, a lot of arm bars. So let's see what happens here. Sookman in close guard, coming from sit-up sweep.
Oh. Zach has to be
Zach
careful here.
defends. Oh, his arm's
Be
in
very
there.
careful here.
Arm bar. He's rolling, trying to defend. He taps.
Oh, did he tap? What happened there?
Your arm's fully extended and you're slapping the arm. I gotta stop it. Your arm's fully extended and you're slapping the leg. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Despite the protests, Zach is eliminated, and Sookman claims his first victim.
Winner by armbar.
It's a tough loss for Team Vandal, not only going down a submission, but also losing a matchup with a 20-pound weight advantage. And the Savant wasn't done yet. It would be up to Vandal's next competitor, Cruz, to take him out.
Now we got Cruzy against Sookman.
Cruise missile.
Chris Cruz, also a great competitor. Oh, he goes for a straight ankle lock. They both come back to their feet.
Both
Sookman
guys
pulls
having a very
again.
good pace.
So Sookman, 145 pounds, only been training for about 3 years. He's a blue belt, and on the last tournament he did at Pacific Northwest Open, he got gold. So regular competitor, very game opponent.
What a great matchup here.
Sookman just wrestled up, took Chris down. Sookman looking for a body lock pass here.
Very good matchups tonight.
Fought our guest judge, Kango. Oh, and he looks like he's got a triangle. Looks like a dead orchard position here.
I don't think I've seen him do that much in training. Wow, that's new.
Yeah. I believe Donaher likes to call this position a top block, but oh, he transitions. Sookman uses it to pass. That was a great submission attempt, though.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this pressure. Amazing. Right to knee on belly.
It's been a good back and forth, but Cruz is getting tired. And getting submitted here would surely spell defeat for Team Vandal. And somehow, despite having just fought a match, Sookman continues to put on the pressure.
Beautiful pass. I think that's going to lead him to some trouble.
All Cruz needs to do is survive the next minute and a half, not get submitted, so that the team can move on and start repairing the damage that Sookman has already caused. But Sookman won't let up his attack. And until this round is over, Vandal is in real danger. And this next 45 seconds is the most intense, butt-clenching danger you could possibly imagine. That match came down to literally the last second. And finally, Sukman is eliminated. Now, Team Vandal still has a steep hill to climb. Being down a submission, it will come to their last 2 competitors to take on the next 3 of their opponents. For round 4, we have Ian Lim versus Mark, and despite the 52-pound weight difference, Ian elects for a 6-minute round instead of a 3-minute round. This is certainly a bold move, but it makes it far less likely that Mark will be able to stall out and play for a draw.
Mark sprawls, flattens, still sprawling. Ian's trying to invert. Mark's staying heavy. Mark's staying heavy. Smashes into a side control. Beauty. Now he's got heavy, heavy shoulder control.
僕がキラだ。今の世界ではキラが法である。キラが秩序。戦わなければ勝てない。戦え。
Ian kips. He's able to get 411. And now he's looking for straight ankle. This is tricky. Mark doesn't play a lot of footlocks here, but he should be okay.
Please stop! Guys, you need to be mindful of what you're tapping and what you're doing. If you put your hand on the leg and you take it off in that tapping motion, I will stop the fight. Do you understand? Continue.
Our ref Uncle Juicy is understandably frustrated. That's the second time he's had to stop the fight due to what looked like a tap, and it's his job to make sure that everyone stays safe. And in the confusion, Mark manages to escape the leg lock and regain top control.
This is where Mark likes to be, his heavyweight, his pressure, play his game.
But the last time they were here, Ian was able to invert, get to a leg position, and had Mark trapped in there for the last 2 minutes, so. That was a beautiful inversion. For a blue belt, Ian is very well versed with the leg attacks. Yeah. Those entries are very nice.
An elegant performance, worthy of the daintiest of claps, as Mark does his job and secures the double elimination, relieving some of the pressure that Amir will face, now having to face the next 2 opponents as the team's anchor. So here's the situation. Vandal is down to their last fighter, but luckily they saved their best for last. Amir is Vandal's only purple belt, and by far the greatest submission threat on the team. But going into these last 2 rounds down a submission, Amir needs to submit both of his opponents in order to win. And the stakes have just been raised.
We've had two occasions now where I've stopped the match due to safety with a limb fully extended in a finishing position, and there's argument about it. So now, your responsibility of your limbs is your own. If something gets broken and I don't hear a clear and concise tap, it's on you. Understand? Good. Come on out.
All right, so I think we're down to the wire here. I think we're down to the last competitors from both teams. Vicky, yeah. Amir pulls right into an armbar.
Wow, incredible.
It's already extended.
Oh my God.
He's already extended it. Peaky's trying to scoot his elbow out, and he's able to get it. He gets his elbow out. Nice. So Biki's trained for 5 years. He's a blue belt, about 180 pounds today.
Pretty even matchup.
Yeah, he did mention that he doesn't have much competition experience. He works 2 jobs, so it's very difficult for him to have enough time to compete. But it looks like he did a great job defending that first armbar, so let's see what else we can see. Amir throwing the leg over the top. It looks like he's looking for a Kimura or maybe a Choi bar. Or maybe a triangle. Oh yeah, he looks like he just wrapped up a triangle. Yeah. He's got one arm isolated. There's a lot of pressure on that shoulder. I think Beaky has his hand in, his right hand in. Looks like he's going for a TP choke, maybe. And he taps.
That was wild.
Amir gets a 1-minute break before facing his next opponent, Sean, the last member of PTT. And with the score now tied at 1-1 going into the final match, whichever fighter gets the next sub will win.
So Sean has been training for about 4.5 years. He's a blue belt, weighing about 168 pounds today. So actually they're pretty close in size. I would say Amir looks a little bit more built and a little bit taller maybe. But Sean did get silver at the last Pacific Northwest Open and looking for a pass really quickly. Ends up on the bottom, and Amir ends up in a triangle. Oh, slips his head out, ends up in an arm bar. Wow. These sub-transitions are amazing.
This is crazy.
Wow. He goes to a Kimura.
Oh, he's going for another armbar, or
And then
these transitions are so fast. We're at 5:13.
So now they've been resetted in the middle. Sean's got a crossface on top.
Amir's got the butterfly on.
Yeah. It looks like Amir might be trying to enter 411 here. Butterfly half. He goes underhook on the far leg. Yeah, looking for that 411. He's looking for a knee bar from 411. He's extending it. He doesn't really have the right angle, so he's looking for a straight ankle lock. Or he might be looking for a back take here. So Sean steps around, gets out of it. We're back to this kind of half butterfly position.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah. Both guys very well versed with submissions, you can tell. Sean trying to dive on a Kimura. Looks like Amir's got the donkey guard. This is something we've actually been working on the past little while. Me and Amir's rounds have been just donkey guard.
I think he's going for another knee bar. He's gabling under his knees right now.
I don't think so. Knee bar from donkey guard isn't really likely. I think he's probably going to try and break him down and then do a toe hold. But let's see. Sean does good to keep based on his feet. This makes it really hard for Amir to attack them. Amir extends again. Ends up on the bottom. He's cranking on that toe hold. He's cranking on it. Now he's going to try and finish it on top, but Sean's leg just weaved in.
Sean looked very relaxed throughout that toe hold.
Now we're looking for a knee bar. Sean looks comfortable here.
Almost like too calm for these subs.
Oh! Amir!
So that's it! Amir manages to get back-to-back submissions, securing the W for Team Vandal. I hope you enjoyed. Now remember, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's been a lot of fun making these videos, and we hope to do more. And the support we get from you guys by hitting that subscribe button makes all the difference. And if you haven't already, go check out some of our other videos. We're really starting to build up our channel, and we've got a lot more to come. So hopefully, we'll see you in the next one.